tales from who knows where. A scream, a laugh, a twisted thrill. Oh, the radio's hot and the night stands still. Oh, turn it up louder, feel the shiver climb. Oh, the clock strikes terror.
Welcome to a very special edition of Friday Night Lives. I am Uncle Bill, and with me as always, Rambo. How you doing, man? Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me here.
And I can't believe it. He's back in black. Stuntman Mark.
What's up, everybody?
I was like, dude, what? Mark will be streaming from a submarine, Matt said.
He's darker than
I was like, where's he going to be? Is he going to be like in a, fucking mansion, a villa somewhere, a fucking,
the IT closet.
The IT closet, yeah. But
darker than ever.
Yeah. What did Snipes say in Passenger 57? Always bet on black.
Always. Oh, they did, yeah. But it's good to have everybody back, the gang back together. I mean, you did show up for a brief period of time last time, Mark, to give us the scoop on what's going on. But it's good to have the whole team back on here again. A lot of shit has happened since we last even met. None of it great. I'm just going to tell you. I'd like to get on here and be like, a lot of good stuff happened. But been a lot of death. And a lot of just bad shit. So, happy Friday. Deal with that. What do you want me to say? It's you want a fucking cotton candy house or something? Like, shit happens. It's where we're at. Oh, that'd be a cool name. Mark NATO.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I want to drop a plug here shortly for couple of shows that we got coming up and a couple of streams that we've already done. But what the hell's been going on with you guys? Mark, I imagine there's been all kinds of shit going on with you.
Yeah, I'll let Rambo go first, though.
Nothing compared to you, so you go first. You go ahead.
Well, I've got power back, obviously. I think the main thing that I'm worried about and trying to take care of and super busy with is basement restoration. And that's where I would typically stream from. So, I mean, this is like just the office, but, nothing special up here. Well, stuff you can't see actually, but just the way the desk is facing, like you can only see that shelf behind me. That poster on the floor there. I mean, there's stuff up in here, but I couldn't really do a great setup for the limited space that I have, at least in this corner of the room. So, yeah. Oh, and then the shelf behind me, people may wonder why it's blank and there's not more movies on it. There are, but it's just on the lower half. I was telling these guys before we started the stream that I had stuff on it, but it was leaning forward like this.
That'd have been the funniest shit ever, though, Mark, if it just like collapsed on you.
With my luck, it would collapse. So I just said, fuck that. I'm not going to. I mean, I got the DEADPIT tape up there, and that's about it. Like, I mean, there's a few movies, on the lower half. It's all DVDs and stuff. But yeah, not taking that
like
chance.
Like a shrine, like an altar.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to represent. But no, it's a slow, long, annoying, pain in the ass process to get all that stuff taken care of. I mentioned some of the stuff that I lost last stream. A lot of random stuff, anchor based stuff, unfortunately. Two things in particular that I was just trying to tinker with over this past week was the you guys remember those Halloween 4 and 5 tens?
Oh yeah,
those got wet, and part 5 actually had a pretty killer book in it and some inserts and stuff like that. All that stuff got soaked, so that's toast. Yeah, some other Anchor Bay releases got wet as well. Some Shriek Show stuff got wet, ruined the artwork. Yeah, some of those big German boxes got wet. A lot of random stuff.
There ain't nothing better than big German boxes getting wet.
Somehow, all my wrestling stuff, I had a lot of it in a box just because I didn't know where to put it for the longest time, and I was going to put like a shelf up just for that stuff. But it didn't get wet, which was weird because the box was soaked that it was in, but everything, I think only 2 things in it got wet, but everything else was dry. So I was pretty shocked about that. Yeah, it could have been 10 times worse. There's people still that don't have power right now. And they've lost pets as well, which is unfortunate.
Jesus, man. Like, yeah, I guess you don't really think about that a lot, but it's just like you said, like many people lost pets during a lot of this stuff too.
Yeah, some from flooding and some from just being outside during the storm. And because it happened during the day, most people were at work, I would assume. A lot of people leave their pets out, and that's just the wrong day to do it. So, I mean, some of them don't even know the fate of their pets. Like, again, some of them do know the fate, but then some don't. I've seen plenty of people asking in the neighborhood, like, please help me find my dog. Quite a few of those. So that's really sad. And again, like, I think the worst part is not knowing, you know. I mean, I guess you could kind of hold out hope maybe they find their way home, but it's just that would suck. I mean, I'd flip if, you know, I lost my dog, so I can only imagine how they feel. I mean, the whole Savini thing, I mean, he's got it way worse. That's way worse because he has actual like full on damage to his house, and he actually did lose his pets. So that's really sad, man. I think the comments, by the way, are fucking disgusting. People saying he's rich, so what? Who cares? Like, really? That's the attitude people have. Just so I tried to not read a lot of that. But of course, I've seen so many people talking about it. I just had to check it out just to see what was going on with that. But
dude, I'm here to tell you, like, I mean, everybody knows that my run-ins with Savini haven't been great over the years, right? But fucking, now's probably not the time to just dogpile on somebody that their house burnt almost to the ground, it looks like. And, you know, you lose your 2 cats, like you lose all of your shit. Like, that house had all kinds of souvenirs from movies that he was done over the years that are probably completely destroyed. It's like, you can't replace that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, you know, regardless of how you feel about the GoFundMe shit, right? Like, that's a big loss, man, for anybody. So yeah, I don't know if I would go on somebody's GoFundMe page or these other pages and just be like, fuck you and all this other stuff. That's
what if it was Eli Roth?
No, I don't even think if it was Eli Roth.
Yeah, the loss still in particulars is pretty sad.
Yeah, man, just
the items can be replaced, but the pets cannot.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you know, we talked about that. I was going to bring this up. I don't know if either one of you guys watched the stream that we did last night. But kind of impromptu, I just invited Slippy to come on there. I didn't think he would, but I didn't think he would get the message, to be honest, in time, but he did, and he came on, and that was one of the things he talked about was the stuff with Savini, and I guess a lot of stuff that I didn't even know that was going on. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a cat person, I'm a dog person, but like if this house burnt down and the dogs die, I would fucking that'd be a mess, man. That would be awful. So yeah.
Yeah. And I think Fantas Matt posted in the Discord a link to it's an older video where he shows the inside of his house, and that stuff is just, it's priceless. I mean, there's gifts from his students that, from his school and everything, and all sorts of priceless things that are just irreplaceable. Like one thing I saw, and I had seen this video years ago, but he had behind the scenes of several different films that he had worked on, from Dusk Till Dawn, Night of the Living Dead, all sorts of stuff like that. And like, again, how do you replace any of that stuff even? I mean, obviously the pets are one thing, but then those are like precious memories and things that are very much personal to you, especially for him, because I mean, while he is technically an actor, I mean, I think people still mostly look at him as an effects guy.
Yeah.
I mean, those are all his own memories from, those projects. And
well, I think it was Matt that was saying he's got that big ass throne from Knight Riders was in that house.
yes,
the one that's like, and that's, that was kind of, to me, that movie's kind of his movie. I mean, if there was a movie that he was like the star of, to me, it's like Knight Riders. If you take away the Ripper, and I suggest you do take away the Ripper, but like Knight Riders was kind of like his movie. So I mean, you imagine just losing that shit. And, I don't know.
If hopefully some of that stuff is salvageable, some of the behind the scenes stuff. He just had like stacks and stacks of that stuff. It'd be cool to see more of that put on future releases if possible. Maybe a few Slippy could do. I think Slippy talked about the Roddy McDowell stuff last night.
Yeah.
So I know Slippy's close with him. Maybe he could help him preserve some of that stuff. Or hell, I'd buy a release of like the Savini files of
that would be amazing. And there's got to be stuff like that, because the Document of the Dead had a ton of stuff of him doing makeup.
Exactly.
And he recorded all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah. It exists.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat said, did I lose everything? No, I didn't lose everything. There was a small percentage of stuff that got damaged beyond repair, and then there's other stuff that did get damaged but is still usable. Like I think I mentioned, the Nightmare box set was another one, the original one, the DVD one. I mean, so there's stuff like that, stuff I'm very nostalgic for. But it is what it is. I some of it I probably could get back, some of it I can't, but what can you do?
Yeah. But you're back. You've got power.
I do.
Internet. That's all good.
And you turned the basement into an indoor pool, right?
It could have been with all the water.
Probably cheaper.
Yeah. Thankfully, I was able to get all that water out within the same day that it came in. But like I said, I feel so badly for neighbors and people that don't have power, people that have lost their pets, which I mentioned earlier.
There's still neighbors with no power?
Not in the close vicinity, no. But there are quite a few people in Indiana that don't have power. And a few in Ohio as well. But I think Indiana was really, really bad. They were sending crews from here in Illinois over there to help them out. But then you got people who are so anxious to get power again. I saw something on the news about people hooking their generator directly into the meter, and that's illegal because it throws off their meter at their stations, and then it creates like a backflow or a backfeed of energy or something. So when they try to fix power stations or transformers or whatever, like they're exploding and blowing up. So they're saying people are going to be brought up on charges, and it's a whole big mess. But I get the desperation, but I don't know if I'd go that far. You know what I mean? I'm not going to break the law. Like I don't need to go to jail for power. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I know a lot of people talking about Indiana, like places have been without power for like 2 weeks, a week and a half, something like that at this point. Some people just got power back. A lot of that place was underwater for a period of time. A lot of cities, and like a lot of it was flattened by tornadoes, straight line winds, things like that.
Yeah, I saw some really bad videos where the water level was up to like there was like an F-150 truck like in the middle of the road, and the water was like up to the engine, like spilling over. So that's the kind of flood that's like really, really extreme. It wasn't that bad here, but it was still pretty bad. And then, I've seen they had the National Guard out there trying to help. There's, food banks and food trucks trying to help people because all their food's gone bad because they don't have power. They're trying to give them ice and stuff to keep some stuff cold, but it's just
shit. Man, you think about that nowadays too. If the power went off here and I lost all the food, that'd be like $1,000 in that refrigerator. Groceries are so fucking high. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would not be like a small loss at this point. I don't know. I know people deal with that kind of thing right now.
Yeah. I couldn't even imagine.
But times like this, with all this shit going on, and then just in general, everything going on, is when we need entertainment. We need to get away from some of this shit. Need to watch movies and talk about silly shit and just say nice. Sometimes you just gotta say nice. That's my motto.
Yeah, you can do that.
We did get a super chat from Mark.
Let's see.
Oh,
I must have. Where the hell is it?
Does Mark eat ass? No, I'm just kidding.
Big killer. That's what it said.
That's a definitive no.
Mark, did you shop at Costco for supplies?
No.
Well, you fucking rounding up a posse or something? What's going on? Is it the end of the world cult?
I mean, it was kind of like that because so many people that were running generators were using up all the gas. And so gas stations were running out of gas. And then there were gas stations that had no power. So then people are all going to the same one. And then there's like, you remember the scene in Maximum Overdrive with all the trucks?
Yeah.
No bullshit. That's exactly how it looked.
Yeah, I could believe that. I could 100% see it. Another one here from Radkins. Hey, Mark, happy you're back. Rambo ripped the slip.
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ryan Atkins. Please don't rip the slip, Rambo.
Rip it. Rip it, dude.
No, I'll wait for a good super chat. Then I'll do it.
That's not good enough. What's wrong with that? It's $1.99, not enough.
I didn't get it.
$2, bro. He got to wait for one for him.
I didn't get it. I don't do the shit. That's capitalism, Mark. Capitalism.
That's what we're all here. That's what we're about. Speaking of capitalism, Kurt Russell. So I heard some interesting stories about that. Mark, did you go to that? Probably didn't, did you?
No, because all the stuff that happened. I was actually thinking about going, but then all this shit happened. So no.
So here's what I've heard. I don't know. This is all hearsay. Keep that in mind. But allegedly, like, he made a lot of money for that, just from the guarantee for it. So I've heard on and off different things about this, and I wasn't going to say anything about it. I don't know. I just didn't. But you keep hearing these stories from people that went to that show, and the stories are all pretty much the same, which is just like they rushed the hell out of everybody. The line was so long that, you missed everything that you could do within a day waiting on it. And when you got up there, they just rushed you in and out like as quick as they could. which you would expect. I mean, I would think, but if you're paying like $400 or something like that, I'd want to at least acknowledge my existence for $400, you know. But you know, they're running people in and out of this line, and the story goes is that he made over like $1 million because of the guarantee, not because of what he signed. I don't know how much he made based on what he signed, but the guarantee just to get him there was like over $1 million apparently. And I don't know how if that's true, I don't know how you recoup that, even at like $400 to $700 a pop.
I was going to ask that. How the hell do they recoup that?
Maybe it was just a gimmick to get people attention to the con. I don't know, but that's a crazy amount of money.
What the hell's the budget for that con?
Good question. Another super chat. Quiana says, I've been checking in on you, Mark, through DM, just making sure you're okay.
Yeah, she has. I appreciate that. She's been really, really nice. And yeah, I appreciate the kind words and everything. She's been great. So thank you, Quiana. I appreciate it.
Nice.
But I don't have an agenda for this show. Anybody just can type anything you want to into the chat. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about anything anybody wants to talk about, really. Because I'm easy, you know.
Well, unfortunately, it's just more bad news. The whole thing with Hayden.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about that last night at all.
Yeah,
I'm sure like everybody in the world knows by now that, you know, she passed away. And she was really young, man. And that is like, you know, when I heard the age and everything, it was like, it's got to be something bad. Like it's got to be. And it turns out it was. Nobody really knows exactly the details of what happened, but it looks like it was something related to an overdose. She had a lot of problems with substance use. And, you know, I was talking to Rambo about this beforehand. Like we've seen a couple of her movies where it just more recent movies where it just looked like she was just off or something. I even thought in Scream 6 she looked off. Like she did not look, I don't know how to explain it, but like present. If you go back and watch Scream 4 and then watch Scream 6, like it just seems like she is just in another world or something. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, exactly. Like Uncle Bill said before the stream, we talked a bit. There was another film she did 2025 called A Breed Apart, like a Killer Dog film I saw her in, and she was rough. She was in it for only a little bit, but you tell that she was off. Her delivery, her face. It reminded me, sadly, of the later days of Brittany Murphy.
Me too. Yeah.
When I got the news, it was sad, but I can't say I was surprised. It's more of, I don't want to say expected, but in a way, sadly expected. Based on her appearance and her just vibe that you got from the last 2 or so films I had seen her in.
Yeah, it just seemed like, you know, everybody was aware of what was going on with her because she'd made it kind of public. But so when it happened, it was shocking, but not. I mean, because you know all that stuff's going on in the background. And it just didn't seem like she was doing well for a long time. I remember somebody else talking about too, like her family had a history of heart disease too. So that mixed with everything else was probably not.
Her brother, she talked about her brother struggling with addiction, and he passed away from some sort of a heart issue, which could have been potentially exacerbated by his drug use. So I'm not 100% sure on all the details concerning his passing, but I did remember her talking about that in an interview. Yeah, it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
This sums up the fucking week. Hayden passed. Stuntman lost a bunch of shit. Savini's house burnt down. And we still don't have gator bait. Yeah. Pretty much it in a nutshell.
That last thing is positive to me.
Buddy, fuck you. Look, I ordered that son of a bitch like a year and a half ago. I want my fucking movie. Tired of this shit.
You get pissed is my entertainment. So
Fucking son of a
gator
bitch.
bait never.
Every
Won't
fucking
offend
month
me.
with their bullshit coming out with their newsletter. Like, well, bulls, we found something else wrong with it. We're
Hey,
gonna have
Gabriel
to-
never coming. Makes Uncle Bill pissed. Create another video. Get more entertainment out of it. It's a win for me. Maybe a win for Mark.
Brad Henderson stubbed his toe. We got to fucking delay it for another month. He can't take a piss. It burns when Brad pees, bulls. We got to delay it.
Okay,
for a
so
month.
did they actually give a reason as to why?
I'm sure they did, but do I believe any of it? I mean, no. It's always something to do with Gatorbait 2, like fucking Gatorbait 2 Citizen Kane or something. Shut the fuck up about Gatorbait 2. Just bring out Gatorbait 1. I don't even think anybody's seen Gatorbait 2, so hush about it. Fuck.
Well, maybe they're making it better. It'll be worth the wait. You just wait.
It better be like fucking Terminator 2 when it comes out, Mark, or it's not been worth any of this. Fucking shit. Oh,
It'll be a Steve from LA.
that's exactly what it'll be like. I want to save that one for here in a second. Another super chat though. Glad you're okay, Mark. Thoughts on Paul W.S. Anderson?
Thank you, General, and everybody else that's been wishing me well, and I appreciate all the kind words from everybody. Thoughts on him as a director? He has films I like, other films I don't. I guess I could name a few. Obviously, Event Horizon. I do like Death Race. I think his Death Race is pretty fun for what it is. Mortal Kombat's nostalgic for sure. I like that one. What else?
You like his Three Musketeers?
Forget about that all the time.
I forgot that too.
No, I'd rather watch his Resident Evil, the first one, over that.
Paul Wild Stallions Anderson. I like his first couple movies. Go back and forth. More Mortal Kombat, I probably like more, despite some of the terrible CG. But Event Horizon's a really good one. And it's sad we'll never see the full footage, the full uncut version that's lost to time. And Soldier was fun. Like, that grew on me. Got the Arrow video release there.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
He can make a film worth a squat nowadays. And Mila Jovovich, I get that you're getting laid by her, or she's laying you, but stop casting her in movies. I would really appreciate stop his Nepo baby shit, or however you want to put it. Just, I get that you're getting laid by her. Stop casting her. She's not that great.
You don't think? You didn't like her in?
I liked her in Fifth Element where she mumbled and half naked.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Did you like her in Dazed and Confused where she also mumbled around half naked? And then,
wasn't she underage in that?
Probably.
So no.
I can't even remember how old she was.
Okay, so she's in Resident. I'm trying to think of what movie she's actually been in. Resident Evil, like all of the fucking 20 of them that come out.
Mm-hmm.
A Perfect Getaway with Steve Zahn, where they were in the jungle.
That movie.
Yeah, was it Timothy Olyphant in that too?
Yeah,
I remember that one.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. Like, she struck me as somebody that just wandered onto a set and had no idea what in the hell was going on and just kind of bullshitted her way into making like $50 million through those Resident Evil movies. So, Godspeed. More power to her. But could she act? No, I don't think so.
And in a lot of other Paul films, the Three Musketeers, Monster Hunter. I forgot about The Fourth Kind. That's right.
Mhm.
That was a terrible film, in my opinion.
Wait, what the fuck's going on down here? We got some bullshit. I love some fucking bullshit. I always figured Bill would be. You talking about me, motherfucker? Me too, honestly. But here I am. So I don't know. I have a dick and a smile. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see.
I'd ask, why do you think that is? How that came about?
I feel like it's just some troll shit. Yeah, like, and we talked about this, but like, this is the weirdest shit ever because we just talked about that guy. I had just talked about him on the show, and I think CK said something like, "He's still alive, isn't he?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think so," because nobody knew any better. And then the day after that, there was like a press release where he had died in February, and nobody had said anything about it. So there you go. But that guy, I've said this on that other show, and I'll say it here. Like, he was a different breed of like makeup artist, man. Like, the stuff that he did, the sculpting and stuff that he did for like Society and a lot of those other movies was Guyver, stuff like that. Just like light years ahead of what anybody else was doing at that time. So I don't think people realize how talented that guy was still.
Yeah. I always enjoyed his work. Definitely a true artist in every sense of the word. It's unfortunate that he passed. Do we know what happened? Is there any details on that?
I haven't heard anything about what happened to him. If anybody on here knows, like, let me know, because
Yeah, chat,
I have
please
no
let
idea.
us know. I'm curious.
Yeah, he was an underrated talent. The first thing I think of him is my favorite Elm Street film is Part 4. My favorite kill is the roach. That whole bit, which is so weird, which he was known for, inventive, gory, crazy, and stood out in a good way. This is probably my favorite kill in the whole franchise. So, but he was, people mentioned the film Society and other stuff. He always brought his A game, and I'd have to look into what, if he's done anything like past 15 years. What do you, if he worked on anything?
That's
if
a
he
good question. I'm not sure. Like, that's a really good question. What's a movie you'll defend no matter what anyone says? I know mine.
Well, I'm curious now. Do tell.
Rambo's favorite, but long legs, baby. Fuck you, Rambo. Long legs for life.
Let's see.
I don't give a shit what anyone says. So
Yeah, I'd say on a weekly basis, Rambo's probably defending at least 3 or 4 movies that he likes. Like, I mean, so
at the end, it don't fucking matter.
I can't. I'll just, let me see. What's one that Rambo doesn't like? Face Off. I'll defend Face Off.
You do
there
that.
you go. Let's see.
Fine Congo.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
So it's funny that you mentioned this. I actually do know what this is pretty well. So Narcan is a reversal agent that they use for people that are overdosing on opioids. So like most people, it comes in a spray and it goes in your nose. If you've got it laying around and somebody overdoses on like heroin or fentanyl or something like that, you can spray it up their nose and it will immediately block the receptors, it'll also throw people into like immediate withdrawal. So they'll feel like shit, but they'll wake up really, really quick, usually, depending on how much of it you use. But it, from what I can understand, it's like one of the worst feelings in the world when you wake up, but you're alive. So, yeah, it basically just reverses the effects of opiate overdose. So it makes sense that they used it on the brother.
Mm-hmm. Do you have to? Because I mean, I know they said they found it there. I'm wondering, do you have to like inhale when you? Is it so? It's like a nasal spray, right? No, Or
No,
you
it just, yeah. I mean, most people, you're using it on them, they're probably not breathing, or they're probably breathing very shallow. I think it's just that it gets in the membrane, like you just squirt it, because it can also, it comes in like a pen as well, like an EpiPen that you can inject.
That's what I would.
Somebody as well.
Yeah, see, that's the one that I had always seen or heard about.
Yeah.
So okay.
Nah, I didn't know what it was. I never heard it before. But I guess I'm not in that field. Thankful.
Another super chat. I'm very happy to hear you're okay, Mark. I hope things get better for you. I heard Dolph Lundgren will be at Cinemark's, New York, for Universal Soldier.
Movie theater.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a new documentary coming out, which is cool because he talks about his life and then his battle with cancer.
Yeah, I saw the trailer to that. That looked pretty interesting. They had, I think, Stallone, Arnold, and even Van Damme in there.
Yeah,
I saw. So it looks
it's
pretty
called
cool.
like Dolph Unbreakable or something.
Yeah,
Look forward to that.
me too. That should be a good watch. Thank
Yeah,
you.
there's a Netflix Mr. T documentary as well.
Oh, shit. When is that?
November or sometime this year. I think it's called Affinity du Fou. It's on Netflix. I think they say it's a full-length documentary on Mr. T.
Mr. T. Fuck. You just want to hear the stories about Rocky 3.
You have to dedicate.
Oh, they show it. They show footage of him training with Stallone practicing.
I want a whole section on that on his jewelry. Just cover all the gold.
He's probably the impetus for that. I'm gonna get you stuck in shit.
Probably. That makes sense.
Yeah. And all that trend of everybody wearing like all the gold.
Yeah.
No, I don't fuck with anything related to any of that stuff. So if that is turned on, it's either by mistake or you can thank CK. I don't have anything to do with turning that shit on. I wouldn't even know how to do it. I'm not going to put that up there, but that's a pretty funny question there, Fat Pig. Oh, here you go. You were going to mention this anyway.
Oh yeah, John Irvin. For those who don't know, he was a director. He did a couple films, Raw Deal with Arnold, but I remember more for this Vietnam film called Hamburger Hill. It's actually one of my favorite war films. He was in his 80s to 90s. I think maybe even 90s. He recently passed away, but director, capable director. Hamburger Hill to me is a very underrated film. So, and yeah, Frank Beard, ZZ Top,
Yeah, I forgot about that because I mean, there's been so many people pass away. It's been kind of sad, but yeah, he was one of the original members of the drummer.
Do you like ZZ Top?
I do. I've always liked him. That Trey Hombres album is like one of the best albums of that time period.
Yeah.
I think there's only one person left in that band now. I think the bass player is the bass player or the guitar. I can't. One of the other guys passed away. So that's sad too.
Yeah.
I think they called him. Brian's wanting to know like why they call him Screaming Mad. I think they called him Screaming Mad George because he was so freaking weird. that people were just. I mean, I don't know this for certain, but every story I've heard about that guy, like one of the things that's brought up is like how odd he was, in person. I mean, a good guy, but just a very odd guy. And then PP Dangler is just hanging on by a thread. Get out of here. He's trying. He's really trying so hard. Oh, yeah.
Go eat his mom's dick.
Shit.
And when he's done chewing on his mom's dick, he'd work on his dad too. Have a trifecta of fuckery.
But
I thought
I
he
didn't
was.
know-
He said he was gonna take it easy on you.
yeah, I thought that was the point too, but apparently he did not.
I'm
I
having
didn't know he did. I didn't know he did the effects in Freaked, but that makes sense because they look like the kind of shit that he would do.
Mm-hmm.
And that stuff always stuck with me too from when I watched that movie when I was a kid. Lawn Furniture says he stopped doing effects around the time of Beyond Reanimator. So, Jesus, that's a long time back, man.
Was that 2003?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a while ago.
Yeah. Just working my way through some of these comments here. Ah, fuck. Let's see. I'm way behind here. I apologize, but I got to get caught somewhat up here. What is the best movie you saw in the theater this summer? I don't think I've seen a fucking movie in the theater this summer. What movie? I think I've gone to see one movie. I'm trying to think like if there's anything else. I saw Obsession, and that's like I think the only movie I've seen in the theater.
I'll say The Odyssey. The spectacle of it was. That movie looks insane, but again, shot completely 100% on IMAX. It's just a shame we won't get to experience that at home. But yeah, it was pretty mind blowing. I don't know if any of you out there have seen it in 70 millimeter, but man, what a film. Looks amazing.
Another super chat. Disney loosening the grip on those Fox titles. What are your guys' top 3 Fox titles you want on 4K? Lord, look, I'm not good with studios. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
Well, they're doing one of them for me, which is Strange Days. Hopefully that's actually happening. I saw it on the, I guess, Dawn of the Discs. Was that what you guys were looking on yesterday?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that one. Airheads is one for sure, which I mentioned in the chat. I don't know why they've gone out of their way to bury that film. Let me see. Number 3.
Is there something wrong with it? I don't remember that film being particularly controversial.
No. There's
Airheads,
nothing.
I mean.
It's that movie. I mean, well, I mentioned it because I saw Detroit Rock City was up there, and
yeah, that's one of mine. Yeah, I mean, right there.
Yeah, other than like Wayne's World, like from the 90s, movies like that have to do with music or about bands. I mean, I can't think of anything better than Airheads. It's one of my absolute favorites, and that cast is insane. You know, Arnie Hudson and Harold Ramis, and of course the 3 leads: Sandler, Frazier, Buscemi. Yep. Judd Nelson's even in there in a few scenes, which is great. So, I mean, I don't know why that film. It's not available on anything though. I went looking for it not too long ago, and it's not on any streaming service at all. And it's been out of print for years, and that Blu-ray goes for really, really high.
That's so
prices.
fucking weird because I can get why like Adventures of Ford Fairlane's out of print and why but I don't get Airheads because there's nothing at all about Airheads that's
yeah. David Arquette is in it. Yeah, Chris Farley. I mean, any one of like just a few of those names you put on the new box art for people that may not be familiar from, it having been out of print for so long, like it would sell. So I don't get that one.
I had to get rid of that guy. I've had enough of that guy fucking stupid ass shit.
Oh.
Like, I gave him like every chance in the world to just like shut the fuck up, and it was clear that he's not.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
But
I was just having fun.
Do you have any Rambo? Like anything from Fox? There's got to be at least one, right?
Well, Adventures of Ford Fairlane, but
okay.
Gleam in the Tube.
Oh yeah. It's a good one.
Gleam in the Tube would be cool. I'm trying to remember what all is Fox specific. I did think of like Touchstone, which would be Staked Out, 3 Men and a Baby, and stuff like that.
Let's see. Jesus Christ. I can't even keep up with the super chats at this point, so I guess that's a good thing. Bottom 3 worst John Carpenter movies. God, that's easy for me because okay.
The
Ghost of
Ward.
Mars. Ghost of Mars will always be one of my least favorite just movies in general, but of his for sure. Here's the problem. I don't remember The Ward. I watched The Ward one fucking time. And like I know that it wasn't great, but I just don't remember it. And Amber Heard's in it, so there's that. But like if you take out that one, because I'm gonna have to take out that one, right? Because I don't remember it. So definitely Ghost of Mars for me. Dude, I don't know. Memoirs of Invisible Man, like I don't like that movie. I never have. And then after that, let's see. I don't know, man. Like, so let's do his 90s stuff, right?
What about Elvis?
I like Elvis. The Kurt Russell one?
Yeah.
I don't mind that one. I like Starman. That's another problem. A lot of people don't like that movie. I like Christine. A lot of people don't like that movie. I like, look, his 90s stuff, In the Mouth of Madness, Vampires. I like all those movies.
You don't like Village of the Damned, right?
I'll say The Ward, Dark Star, and Memoirs of Invisible Man.
Yeah, Dark Star I could fucking do without. But that's like, really early on,
Yeah. But still, I mean,
yeah.
I have to pick a 3.
He's a tough one though, man, because the majority of his filmography I like for one reason or another.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with those 3.
Which 3?
Oh, Dark Star, Ward, and then probably Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Everything else, like, I either really, really like or love, or I could watch at least once and get through it without feeling bored or like I need to turn it off.
Let's see. Hopefully that means we're edging closer to Argento's Inferno getting it. I fucking hope so. Because of all the films that I want to see on 4K, that's like top 3. Just because, not because it's a great movie, but the visuals in that movie are insane.
That's like the last photography. That's got to be like the last one, right? Most of his stuff.
Yeah, like of the big stuff that Argento did. Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. Like all the rest of it's been released by Arrow and fucking, all these other companies, Synapse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm ready for it too. I don't own a good version of Commando either. Commando's a movie where it's just on all. It seems like it's on all the time in some streaming service. So I just never bought it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'd like to have a really good version of it.
Yeah.
Are y'all hyped for the Devils? I kind of am. I mean, we watched, a couple of years back, we watched a version of it. I don't know what version that was in the context of all the multiple versions of that movie that exists, but it was supposed to be the most complete one at that time that was around. I mean, it's a slow movie, man. People hype it up and go on about it and things like that, but it's not anywhere near as controversial or as, whatever as you would think.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm hyped for it. It's cool that it's coming out, but I wouldn't say I'm hyped at all. Matt, are you a fan of that one? Do you like the Devils?
Never saw it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's. I guess if you were super religious, it would be really offensive. Kind of some of the stuff, but like I don't know. I mean, like to me, something like Salo's 1,000 times worse than trying to watch that.
So like a lot of nun fucking.
There's a lot of nun fucking in that movie. Yeah, more than probably any other movie.
Guess I should watch it.
There's a nun orgy in that movie, as a matter of fact. So there you go.
Sounds fun.
It's a good time. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I forgot Escape from LA. Fuck. Okay.
It's got Peter Fonda, buddy.
I don't think I'd put Escape. I mean, I don't like Escape from LA, but I don't think it would be the bottom three for me. At least it has somewhat of like a cool, like couple of scenes and a overall concept.
Yeah, he played basketball.
He fucking did. He fucking sank a half court shot or some bullshit to win his freedom. It's like the problem with that movie to me is and will always be the CG. It just sucks. It just came at a time when Carpenter should not have been fucking with CG, and he did, and it just looks like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Village of the Damned. I listen. I watched that movie about 2 or 3 weeks ago with Savannah, and it's not a bad movie, man. I mean, it ain't fucking great or anything. I mean, it doesn't top the original, but it's not like the worst movies ever done. Not even close, really.
No. I always thought that one got a lot of. It's overly hated, and you look at some of the other films, and it's just like I wouldn't even put that in the bottom three.
No,
which is why I didn't.
No, I mean it's okay, but like people hate the fuck out of that movie. It's like why? Like it's just like a typical '90s kind of thriller. Really, it's got Kirstie Alley, Christopher. It's like that. Of that time period, you know what I mean? Like, it's the best way I could describe it. What was that Corey Haim flick with that hot chick from Charles in Charge? Oh, he's talking about the one. The hell was her name? The blonde.
The one where he's robbing the bank or whatever. Is that the one?
Fast Getaway?
Yeah, Fast Getaway. I think that's it. Yeah.
Is she in that? Maybe she is. I just remember Cynthia Rothrock and Corey Haim in that movie.
I didn't see Charles in Charge, so I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say too. I didn't really watch that a lot. So, somebody said Blown Away. Maybe
okay.
Again,
I don't.
Me and Mark.
We need Garrett. We need Garrett in here for the Corey Haim shit.
Exactly.
Me and Mark are not Charles in Charge experts.
You should be. That should be like your specialty, Charles in Charge. What's funny is, there's some asshole out there that, like, that's his thing. He's got like all of the Charles in Charge memorabilia. Let's see here. Devils is overrated. Nobody actually likes the Devils. I mean, I kind of agree with this. People, the mom at the beginning. Yeah. Lynn Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nicole Eggert. Yeah, that's blown away.
Yeah. Yep. Which of Carpenter's movies are worse than his episode of? I like Cigarette Burns a lot, man. I don't like the other one. What was the other one called, Mark?
Pro-Life.
Pro-Life. Yeah, I don't like that one as much, but I love Cigarette Burns. Which of his movies are worse than that? There's several of them, in my opinion, that are worse than those. The ones that we named.
Yeah,
I think.
Ward.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fuck the Ward.
Fuck the whole ward. Bunch of trash.
Yes.
Nice.
Go fuck an iceberg.
What the fuck?
There you go.
Hold on. Well, I might have it. I don't have it. Fuck. Did he put it on? Oh, Lord, get ready. You ready?
Ice! Ice! Ice!
There you go. Ah, fuck. Got 3 ads in a row on this stream. Yeah, but I'm trying to make the money over here. I ain't got time for y'all bullshit. I'm putting every ad on everything. I'll say it again. I don't know anything about ads. I don't know anything about how YouTube operates with ads. I don't know how to add ads to a stream. I would assume it's just YouTube being fucking YouTube.
And that's what we'll promote Manscaped.
That's true.
This is how you trim your balls, right, Mark?
And that and the Blue Chew ads.
Do you know anything about it, Mark? Like, how do you even like add ads or take away ads? Or
Yeah,
is there
you
a way to
can.
do that?
There's a way to disable them on live streams.
Well, fucking tell me how, because people are bitching up a storm and I don't know what to tell them.
Yeah, you'd have to go to your settings on YouTube, open your YouTube channel, go to YouTube Studio, and there should be a portion that says ads or something, and then you can toggle it on and off from there. But I mean, that does mess with the revenue. So,
I don't give a fuck about the revenue. I let fucking CK deal with that shit.
it's gonna be pissed.
Fucking revenue ain't got nothing to do with me.
He's gonna come in like, buddy, what the hell's going on?
Hey, fucking fuck him and his revenue. How about that? Let's see.
While he's doing that, I'll ask Mark about, will you be getting the imprint time cop?
Oh, yeah.
Man, see that. Is it one of those big boxes, like the chunky big box thing, or is it like a regular?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look at that deeply.
I just bought Time Cop on 4K. Like, I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know.
Just these comments, man. Like, Uncle Bill, I went to my Nana's house and she had the same glasses as her grandpa. I can confirm that they are old lady glasses. What the fuck are these people fucking coming from? They're up.
They're not mine.
The ass today.
The Cool J, whatever money. Just have it be money.
Brian Bosworth, if I could prescribe opioids, man, like, how you think I'd be the richest motherfucker in Eastern Kentucky? Like, that's like gold right here. I don't know what you think I do, but it ain't that.
Well, the DEA will be after you then.
Mm-hmm.
I think they said they were looking into her death too. I saw something about that. Like if trying to see if drugs were directly responsible. Sort of like the I guess like the Matthew Perry thing, like how they went after
100%. They'll figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's going to have something to do with that boyfriend. You know that.
Possibly.
You seen interviews with that guy, by the way, from in the past? Like he's just kind of off. Anyway.
I've seen him like, pose with her on the red carpet and stuff like that, but I've never seen an interview with him.
Guy's friggin' weird just in general. I don't know, bulls. I don't know nothing about no fucking odds.
Walmart, there'll be 1,500 copies of Time Cop. So if you don't want it, you'll ask.
Maybe I'll get it on a sale. Maybe. I don't know.
There ain't no big sale. There's only 1,500.
Well, if nobody buys it, then maybe it will go on sale. It was already out from Shout Factory, so we'll see.
Hold on. Where are you seeing this at, Ram? I want to look this up because I didn't even
Imprint website.
Okay.
There's like Via Vision, but it's on their website, Imprint Films.
What do you guys like Time Cop a lot? Where do you rank it in terms of like Van Damme's movies?
I'd put it in like top 5 for me. That's one I grew up on. Like it was always a rewatch for me, like several times when I was young. And I still love it now. It's got a lot of fun action scenes in it, and the CGI's not that bad for what it could be. Especially what was that 94? Could be a lot worse, I think.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I would say top 5. Off the top of my head. Well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it would be in my top 5. I mean, if you take like, okay, so Kickboxer and Bloodsport are always my 1 and 2. That's just how it is for me. Then you got, I really like Double Impact. Always have for some reason. I really like Lionheart. I really fucking like Hard Target. So never mind. It ain't in my top. It's like the top 7. Like, my bad.
That's tough because like Hard Target and Universal Soldier and Bloodsport would be in my top 5. And a lot of ones you mentioned are really good. Like, do I like more than Lionheart? I don't know. Do I like it more than Kickboxer? I don't know.
There's not much I like more than like Bloodsport and Kickboxer. There's not many action films I like more than those 2 movies. So
yeah,
that would be tough.
Yeah, I mean, all the ones you guys are mentioning would definitely be in the top 10. But I mean, my number 1 is always Universal Soldier. Him and Dolph duking it out. You couldn't ask for a better. And they're both, prime and peak physical condition. So it was just perfect. So yeah, I mean, it's still in the top 5 though for me. Time Cop.
He did a lot of good movies there for the late 80s into the 90s. Kind of think of it.
Hell yeah. Amazing run.
I mean, I can watch any of those movies. So like, I don't dislike it. So if you take even like Death Warrant, Sudden Death, well, Maximum Risk, I don't know. Maximum Risk is kind of fucking teetered on the edge of me not liking it. What are the other ones that he did around that time?
Knockoff. You like Knockoff?
Fuck that movie. I swear. It's too much cocaine in that movie. What else was there though?
Street Fighter.
Legionnaire, I guess. When did you do Legionnaire?
98.
Yeah, I don't mind that one.
Well, see, like 93 was Hard Target and Nowhere to Run. 94 was
Nowhere to Run, I don't mind. Yeah.
94 was Time Cop and Street Fighter. 95 was Sudden Death. 96 was you have like The Quest, Maximum Risk, then you have Double Team and Knockoff.
God.
So
Double
96, 96, he just went, fuck it.
Double Team was rough, man.
Yeah,
Oh my
there's
God.
several of those movies that he mentioned that are rough in that time period. Anyway, I wanted to bring this up real quick because I haven't even looked at it yet. But this is the Time Cop 4K that has been mentioned here. September the 15th is the pre-order. There's only 1,500 of them. 90 Australian dollars. Which, what would that be in US? I wonder.
That's a good question.
Wait a minute. I bet you can do something on their site to figure that out. Huh? Don't they usually have like a...
65.
How much was it?
I think it's 65 US.
Okay. I mean, that's about, if that's it, that's about right, really, for what people are charging for 4K.
Yeah, but how much is shipping?
From Australia? Be a little bit.
It's over 100 probably.
Get the bushwhackers to deliver it to you. Wait, that's New Zealand. All right. There's all kinds of special features, like you were saying. Turn back the clock, directing Time Cop, interview with the director, Peter Imes. Out of space and time inside the visual effects. Interview with the composer. You can't get Van Damme to hardly do anything, I've noticed, for any of these releases. So there's archival stuff with him. And then get a new Dolby Vision transfer. I'll probably get that. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. I wonder if it's... Is it perfectly bound? Because if it's not, it can fuck off.
Hardcover.
Nope. It has to be perfectly bound or I ain't buying it. Fucking shitty bound. So yeah, there's Time Cop. Let's see here. Only fuck with Sudden Death and Double Team. My Lord.
Double Team.
Double Team. Such a bad fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jesus, there's a whole fucking section of comments about your chair. It goes on for fucking, like, I can't even scroll past it. I can't like ignore
I don't
it.
want people to hit on this chair. It's a comfortable chair.
I always like
love
that
this
chair. I'll leave his chair alone.
It's comfy. That's why it's sturdy and comfy, like that how they made it back in the day.
Here's what I'm looking at, just real quick. A young British boy walked up to Matt and said, "Pardon me, kind sir, why do your thoughts smell like dookie?" This is the kind of shit that I'm
Well, that
going
has to do
through
with the
currently.
chair, but okay.
Yeah. And that's on your stream, so I can't kick that motherfucker out.
That's not on mine. I think it's on Mark's.
It isn't on mine.
They're probably just going to different streams to make fun of Rambo and his chair.
Yeah.
It's the chair. Rambo's chair was originally Archie Bunker's chair on All in the Family.
That'd be awesome, actually.
Rambo's chair belongs to the Smithsonian right next to the original script for Birth of a Nation. Jesus.
Just the
This is
chair.
what I'm talking about. It's just comment upon comment.
Where
about
does
the
this
fucking
come
chair.
from? Like, he's been in the chair since we've been doing the stream. Now everybody.
I feel like there's a couple of like trolls that have just brought this on here. Fucking shit. Some of this. Okay, no more chair shit.
This poor chair was left on the side of the road, cleaned. It brought in, adopt a chair, you fucks.
Y'all, this chair is his signature. Leave it the fuck alone.
Exactly.
$64.50 plus $20. Shit. So it ends up being $85, basically.
Plus
That's
tax.
a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of money.
So it's like $100, I guess.
Agree or disagree? The Quest and Street Fighter are underrated Van Damme films.
No.
Yeah. I think Street Fighter is accurately rated. I think everybody knows how bad it is.
What the fuck? What? I don't even know what this shit means. None of it is even make any fucking sense. What did you do? Did you piss somebody off? Like, what happened?
I didn't do anything. I just went on the stream. I haven't even streamed all week. The last time I streamed was with you guys.
I might have to ban a bunch of people. Hold on, let me.
I didn't even stream this week, so I had no way to piss anyone off.
God damn! Well, I can ban like half the fucking chat talking about your goddamn chair. Hold on.
Nah, it's okay. I mean, I don't care about the.
Now, some of these people's usernames are shit I've never even seen before.
People fuck someone makes fun of a chair. I don't make love to the chair. I don't give a fuck. Ain't my girlfriend. I don't give a shit.
You mean tell me you don't fuck that chair? I don't believe you.
Not today. I'll do that tomorrow.
I gotta give him this one. My grandma died. I think he bought her own chair. Damn, boys.
Yeah, bitch don't need any more. Well, thank you, Eddie.
If a hot, yeah, okay. All right, back to the regularly scheduled programming, though.
Talk about Stuntman Martin having a Terminator Salvation poster.
Is that what the fuck that is?
That is a Salvation poster. That's
What
the
the
one.
fuck?
That's the one poster that I love for a movie that I don't love. Because typically all the posters that I do buy are for movies that I'm a huge fan of. But I love that poster. Movie, it's just whatever.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I was worried for a second. Anybody seen Turkey Shoot?
Yeah.
Indicators put that one out. Is that where I've never seen it. Is it worth
It's
buying?
okay. I mean, it depends if you like those Philippine action films. Steve Railsback is the lead. And Olivia, girl from Black Christmas.
Hussey.
Yeah. It got some good violence, some good action in there. It's decent.
Oh, it's got Olivia Hussey in it. I'm definitely gonna buy it now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia Hussey.
It's pretty much one of those people are hunted, hard target, that type of movie.
Yeah, no escape
definitely.
kind of thing.
Yep.
Surviving the game type.
Mm-hmm.
My dad got my mom a Cracker Barrel rocking chair thinking it would save their marriage. That might be the best comment of the night. Just did it work? Out of curiosity. Oh, that'll start soon. It won't be too much longer until they run out of shit to license and they'll get all those movies.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I guess that was for the UK, right? Arrow Video did a box set for the first 3.
Mm.
So
They did it, yeah.
yeah. but I think that's for the UK only. I think that was a UK set.
I mean, why wouldn't they be selling rocking chairs, Jackson? Jack, if you've been to Cracker Barrel, it's like the perfect place for rocking chairs. Real quick though, while everybody's talking about Rambo's chair, I just wanted to bring up such a weird segue tonight into this shit. I just wanted to bring up what some of the stuff that Slippy was talking about last night in terms of releases that are coming out, because he talked about a lot of shit. So of course, like one of the big ones is Fright Night 2, and one of the big revelations that came out of that talk last night was that there is a bunch of footage that Roddy McDowall shot on the set of Fright Night 2 that is going to be included in that Fright Night 2. So behind the scenes, kind of, apparently he filmed everything or had somebody film. I don't know which one it was. I can't remember, but like, so there's going to be all kinds of stuff like that on the Fright Night 2 release. Which that to me is like the release I'm waiting on, man. I haven't watched that movie just out of the fact of waiting on him to put it out because I want to see it that way. The price he said would be lower than Trick or Treat. So,
yeah, I can't wait. I'm a big fan of the film. I still have my VHS, DVD. I have that German Blu-ray media book that they did of it. So yeah, I really, really want to get this 4K as soon as it comes out. I'll definitely make a pre-order for it. But my thing is that I was being serious when I said that last night about making a 1 of 1 for me. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I know he's not necessarily going to do that, but if he were to do like a small run of like, I don't know, 250 copies, he said something about like crazy packaging or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it would be worth it. You know that there's a large enough group of people where if he did like maybe 300 copies, just a smaller run than the original like pressing that he's going to do for the other versions. If it's a coffin box, if that was the idea.
I'll bet it was.
Yeah, like the VHS tape, do something like that. And then have it so that you could put part 1 in there, sort of like what they're doing for the prom night movies. That'd be really cool. Oh man, what would be even better is if he were to do the same thing that they did for the Anchor Bay release of Wicker Man. Remember that wooden?
Oh yeah, the wooden box.
Yeah, but make it a wooden coffin.
Make it a coffin. That would be a killer.
And
it might be something like that, man. Who knows? That he was thinking anyway.
But he should do that. I mean, just do like 250 of them or something like that, or 100 copies, whatever it is, and then just charge $150 for it. People would.
You and me, I was going to say, you and me both know if he did 200 of those and they were like that, they would immediately sell out. That's just how people are. Like, there's enough collectors that they would sell out immediately.
Yeah.
I was thinking he could do the bug edition. He'd just have a bunch of little bugs in there that remind you of
the Brian Thompson thing.
Brian Thompson eating, yeah. Yeah, and still worried about getting the cover D version of that, just because that's going to be a pain in the ass to get. I know.
Yeah,
that's the version everybody wants. But I'll be happy to get the movie anyway. Also, Angel of Heat is already out, and we're going to review that one soon. He's sending that one to us. That's the Marilyn Chambers movie about her apparently fucking robots, which I didn't have any idea what it was about. And now that I know what it's about, I'm really looking forward to watching it. And then let's see.
What was the other? What was the number? Did he say? Was it 3,000?
He didn't. If he might have said, but I didn't catch it.
Okay.
I can't imagine it was more than that. Let's see. So the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre film on August 18th in the theater. It was a one night only event. It was 4K restoration. Awesome time. I imagine that'd be fucking killer.
Hell yeah, that's cool, Prevenator.
That's very cool. I'm sure that looked great.
Mm-hmm.
So, you and CTA don't be seeing the Standard Darkly version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I saw some stills from that, and I was just like, man, what the fuck? What are they not doing with that movie at this point?
That has to be the most fucked with movie from that era, like ever.
Yeah, I mean, like, it wouldn't at all surprise me if they just came out with like a cartoon version of the whole fucking thing at this point. It looked like a Looney Tunes version of Leatherface.
They just can't leave it alone.
You know, like rotoscoping.
No. Can you imagine watching that like that? Just trying to take it seriously? I can't. Like, I don't even know. You'd have to be high off your ass on acid or something to even get any kind of like enjoyment out of that, I would think. Like, I don't know. God bless them. They're trying to get every like bang for their buck they can out of owning that title. I know that. The other thing we was talking about was Prom Night 2, Electric Boogaloo, Hello Mary Lou. And so the covers of that one are going to be, and I think Matt posted these, not this Matt, but Phantasm Matt posted these on Discord. That was the original poster version of it. It's got her in the locker, you know, with it coming out of the locker and all that. That's the one that most people remember. And then there's a UK version too of the poster art as well. That'll be coming out.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
I don't know a whole lot about that one. He didn't mention a whole lot about release dates or anything like that. About when that one will be.
Probably next year, maybe.
Probably.
Isn't the second film going to be bundled with 3 and 4, or is it just the second?
Not that I know of. I think they're, from what I understand, he's just going to release 2 by itself, and 3 and 4 won't be around for a while, from what I can gather.
Yeah, because when I talked to Don May a few weeks ago, I think he said they were still trying to finish 3 and 4, like putting the finishing touches on 3 and 4.
Why?
Well, they gotta make money, Matt. Come on.
Why? I mean, it's a fair question with 3 and 4, but
I mean, I'm just. Do people want 3 and 4?
Probably. Yeah, there was somebody.
Enough.
I think it was the guy that works the Severn table, or one of those vendors I was talking to, and he was a big fan of 3. He was talking about he couldn't wait for it to come out. So
are there big fans of 4?
I can't imagine.
I don't think he mentioned 4. I even think the guy. God, what's the other guy's name? I can't remember the other guy's name at the Synapse Films table, but he said 4 sucks ass.
Really?
Yeah.
The guy releasing.
Well, he was just one of the guys at the table. I don't know if he works on everything.
I mean, look, there's certain unspoken things about some of these movies that we just all know is true. Like, we all know that, like, he doesn't really, like, nobody really likes 976 Evil 2. Like,
right, exactly.
No fucking way that's that.
No.
There's no way. And same probably could be said about Prom Night 4. So, let's see. I actually was thinking about this when we looked it up last night. It sold out so quick that I didn't even know that it existed by the time it sold out. So apparently there was a poster in that bundle, and that was the reason why it sold out so quick, because that poster was worth a pretty good lot of money, I guess. But I mean, I'm going to buy that eventually. But I'm not in a hurry to buy it. I'll say that.
They just happen to have 100 one sheets.
Apparently, dude, like, they used to just basically give those away. From what people were saying, they had like a bunch of them from when they were doing like the theatrical runs and stuff, and that's not that rare to them for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get it. I mean, I don't mind the film, but I'll get it eventually. I'm not in a hurry for Cannibal Holocaust.
It's just a movie that that Blu-ray that I have is amazing. And like I know that the increase in the quality is only going to be about that much. So it's like fucking
Yeah.
Pay $70 some for it. I'm fine just waiting. Damn chair shit's back. Sorry. Chair's not going away. It's just people adding new accounts that I'm banning to fucking talk about your chair. I just want to bring that back around real quick.
Oh well. Who gives a shit?
Is this Tucker and Dale?
Yeah,
That sounds like it.
Yeah.
Tucker and Dale. Yeah.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil, I think is the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie.
And it's a good one. Nobody mentions that one anymore.
No. That's a film I sad never got a sequel. I'd be open to that one, but guess it didn't do that well.
I mean, that was like an indie feature anyway, wasn't it? Wasn't that
It
a
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Behind the Mask, but that's getting a sequel.
And
Yeah,
so
but look how
was,
long that took though. I mean, it could
There
still
was
happen.
there was a series of movies that came out around the same time that were like really popular at that time, but nobody references them anymore. That like Jack Brooks.
Monster Slayer, yeah.
That's another one that was really popular that nobody ever talks about really.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say that. There's a third cover. I don't know what the third cover is going to be though.
Mm-hmm.
Prom Night 3 isn't bad. They've never been released uncut.
Yeah, I had heard somebody talking about that. Like, there's apparently a bunch of it's really gory, like the uncut version or something. The chair.
It's
Never. It's
I'm
going to be a
sorry.
new thing now. Like the couch, like my couch,
yeah.
his chair.
Prom Night 4 is indeed boring as shit. You're right.
Is it worse than the remake?
No, dude. There's not much worse than that fucking remake. There's really not.
I barely remember either one of those. So
That remake, there was the April Fool's Day remake, and that remake came out around the same time. And I just remember watching both of them around that time, and just it was all a blur of like watching a Lifetime movie.
don't forget about the
Kinda-
Stepfather remake.
All that, yeah.
Well, which one? You mentioned there's a new one with Tay Diggs.
Yeah, there is a new one with Tay Diggs.
Yeah, Prom Night remake just popped up in my head since people were talking about it. I keep forgetting Idris Elba is in that. Guess you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Wait, in the Prom Night remake?
Yeah, he plays the cop, Idris Elba. He's the police officer.
I vaguely remember that. I haven't seen that in forever.
All I remember is him and the guy with the baseball cap. He's the killer.
Yeah, I remember the
who he
baseball
is
cap.
5 minutes in. I like Pieces.
I would have rather had a Pieces 4K, to be honest. I think
Then-
Pieces is overall a better movie.
Over what?
Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh, yeah.
Because Grindhouse has the rights to both, so they could have done. There was some, like at one time they were like, "Which one are they going to release next? Either going to be Pieces or Cannibal," and they picked Cannibal Holocaust. So
I probably did the historical aspect of Cannibal
Yeah.
Holocaust, how infamous it is. But Pieces I do like as more as a movie.
do I know anybody that's claimed to be abducted by aliens? No. Oddly enough, that would be amazing if I did. I can ask them about it. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. The director of Tucker and Dale also made Clown in a Cornfield. That's a shame.
I never saw it.
Don't. There's no need to.
Those are based on books, right?
Yeah.
There's like a 4th book coming out.
Yeah, something like that. I supposed to get a sequel, I think. I want to say I saw that a week or 2 ago, that the sequel is happening for Clown in the Cornfield. We'll
So
see.
it was a bad
Here's
movie.
yeah, it's real fucking bad, honestly. It's like I got halfway through it and just kind of gave up.
I didn't think it was that bad. Like, I mean, you could finish it. I've seen far worse slasher films.
No, I couldn't. I tried, but I did not. I wasn't able to. I have a real low threshold for fucking shit like that at this point, where I'll just be like, I'm not going to waste any more time.
Was it like just the characters, or just the setting, or what was it about it that you could?
I think it was the way it looked.
Okay.
Looked almost like a shot on video, not shot on video, but shot on digital. Fucking.
Oh,
Mhm.
hate that look.
I don't know. You know the look.
Yeah.
So when it got to that point, I'm just like, I don't really feel like fucking with this.
Look like a Tubi movie.
Yep, it's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
Here's a question from hell, though. Which remake is worse, The Fog, The Hitcher, or Prom Night?
Me personally, The Hitcher, just because of all 3 of those. I love the original The Fog, but The Hitcher is so great that the original Hitcher is the antithesis of that. There's a shot where the girl is got like barely a shirt on, walking away with a shotgun, posing with this explosion slowly in the background, walking away like a Michael Bay shot since he produced it. At the end there, I'm like, this is just the absolute antithesis of the original. And the CG and 9 Inch Nails music during a fucking car chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I was thinking about that one. It'd be between The Fog or The Hitcher remake. I don't care about the original Prom Night, so the remake's just whatever. But yeah, probably The Hitcher. It just does everything wrong.
I mean, The Fog is terrible. Don't get me wrong, The Fog is terrible.
Oh yeah, the CGI ghosts, the kissing ghosts and shit. Yeah,
I think it's got to be The Fog for me. I don't think I've seen many movies worse than that, really, like remakes. Prom Night, though, man, is just the worst type of movie.
Maybe because I just respect The Hitcher, the original, so much that remake was such a bastardization of everything that made the original work. They just did the total opposite.
Yeah.
Let's show the person getting split apart in shitty CG. Why does a car chase need a 9 Inch Nails song during it? Especially that song, Closer, where literally it's like supposed to be like intense, and then, oh, what the fuck you like an animal? Is that really appropriate for this?
Have you seen the Prom Night remake, Rambo?
It's been a long time. Again, the only things I remember is Idris Elba was the cop, and the killer is a baseball cap guy that you find out 5 minutes who the killer is. But
yeah,
I can't tell you any details.
See, that's my thing with it. Like, I can't even remember. I just remember hating it, but I can't tell you anything about it now. I know that when I watched it, it reminded me of like watching like any of those like Gilmore Girls or something like that shit that was on around that time. Just that type of look. And they were making movies like that like ad nauseum around that time too.
Kind of like a
And
Lifetime Channel thriller.
And the Fog is just, you talk about a movie that disrespects the original. Jesus Christ. It's like a Disney ride or something. Like that's what the Fog reminds you of. It's like going on the fucking Haunted Mansion. Like that's what it looks like.
That is true.
Bottom 3 worst Argento movies. God damn. Just go back and look at his last 3. Like that's what I would do.
Dracula 3D.
No.
That's one of the last 3.
It's not that bad.
It is, to me at least.
It's fine.
CG.
It's got a praying mantis in it.
Dracula turns to a CG praying mantis.
Well, buddy, what do you want? That's something original.
That is true. What brought that idea about of all the things Dracula could turn into a CG
Drugs.
praying mantis?
I'm going to assume it was drugs.
It very well might have been.
Yeah.
But okay, for you, B, what would be your worst 3? Because
if we're going into like movies that people have actually seen of his rather than like the latest, because like if you look at like Giallo, the movie Giallo, or like what's that, Dark Glasses, all that shit's awful, man. That's just shit. But like if you're talking about movies that he's actually kind of known for that would have come out, I mean, my least favorites of that era, I don't like Do You Like Hitchcock? I don't like Card Players.
I was gonna say that.
Fucking whatever,
do you like Mother of Tears?
Yeah. I don't mind Mother of Tears, like as opposed to those. What else did he do? What did he do around that time? So he did like the Stendhal Syndrome, which is okay. I don't know if I'd put that in his worst.
What about his Phantom of the Opera? Are you a fan of that?
That's it. That's one of them. That movie's fucking impossible to watch.
Yeah.
And pretty much everything he's done for the last little while. I can't even think of the other movie. I know there's more besides those 2 that I mentioned that's been recent that he's done, but I don't even care enough to know what they are. I can't put any of the stuff he did in the 70s and 80s really in there. So it's like, you go Suspiria and Tenebrae and Inferno and the Animal Trilogy and all that. I can't put any of that in there and say that's like his worst, because it's not. And I don't think Phenomena. I don't think none of that stuff. So it had to be something later on.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. He ended the 70s with Suspiria, into the 80s with Opera. So it's like,
Sleepless, I love. Opera, I love. I even like Trauma. So it's like, I wouldn't put any of that stuff in the bottom 3. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Prom Night is the worst overall film. Hitcher remake is the bigger downfall from the original. Fog remake is the funniest and 3 to watch forever. That may be true. That may be a pretty good.
Good way to put it.
Hitcher remake is, I don't know. It's pretty fucking bad.
What's the most overrated Argento?
I don't think there is such a thing. I swear to God, man. Like I like I'm not going. I couldn't say like Suspiria because I don't think it's overrated. I couldn't say like Deep Red because I don't think it's overrated. I mean that
Phenomena?
those are his two most popular. Look, yeah, Phenomena is a movie that like I like, but I also realize that it fucking is dumb and like not for everybody. And I can completely see why people would be like, "This is really bad." I can't really defend that movie. So,
Do you have one, Mark?
I mean, one of my least favorites from his prime era of making movies is Inferno. I've said that a million times. I think that's the worst ending to any of his films when he was making great films.
let's see. This fucking guy. Let's see. Opera is the most overrated.
I still have yet to see Opera. I've heard good things.
Yeah,
I can't agree with that. You need to rewatch the end of Inferno if you think that.
I honestly forgot about this one. I really don't like that movie, but that's not his movie entirely.
I just watched that like a few days ago. Yeah, Romero's entry in that I think is accurately rated. It's decent enough, but yet overall both of them are it should have been so much better. Something about it is just kind of like you did, like just like it's all right.
It's just a wasted opportunity, really, like for what they put out.
Mm-hmm. The transfer was amazing, though. That Blue Underground 4K is amazing.
I ran into one guy at the theater a few times now. A very nice guy. I mentioned Matt's YouTube channel, and he said check it out, and he said he watches him.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, boy.
Cool. Well, the only. But I appreciate it.
Oh, frig. I forgot about these movies. An unopened Red Stop 1 and 2 double disc. Were they any good? I can't remember. No.
There's a reason why they weren't open.
Yeah. Like that was a moment in time too kind of movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just no.
That whole mid 2000s run of all those films, Turistas and all that shit. Yeah. It's just definitely quantity over quality.
Turistas, I might like more than Hostel. That might be more watchable than Hostel. Turistas.
Wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I think it.
Wasn't it organ harvesting or something?
Yeah.
What was the one? Help me out with this. Mark didn't like Teresa's, we can tell. Like, what was the one that was like they were this group? There's this group of kids. It came out around the same time as all these movies. There's a group of kids, and they get stuck on top of this like mountain, and the vegetation and shit is like attacking them. The ruins. Okay.
Yeah, the ruins.
I just remember watching that around the same time as all the rest of those movies, and there was like all kinds of movies like that came out of that 2000, late 2000.
Ben Stiller produced that. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, I think he was a big fan of the book or something like that.
That's the one where the flowers sound like cell phones to fool them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all keep up with this at all? Because I don't.
No, and I just beat Grand Theft Auto 5 for the first time for my channel. We'll upload the rest in a couple days. Loved it because I love the story and the characters, but I don't care about that. It's going to be an expensive game. It's not a physical game. doesn't have the characters I liked in GTA 5, which is typical because each game has different characters. And nah, I mean, people are into it. They'll make a lot of money, even without a physical disc. But nah, game-wise, what I'm curious about is the Hellraiser game in October. Hellraiser game in October looks really cool, really bloody, really not safe for work. Looks like the best Hellraiser thing since 3 or 4 movie-wise. So
Yeah. I mean, I'll play GTA 6 whenever it comes out. I haven't really followed up on the leaks. I know they're doing some Netflix special to show more of the mechanics and gameplay, I think on the 27th of this month. I'll probably check that out. But and as far as Hellraiser goes, there's, I think, 15 minutes of gameplay footage on the IGN YouTube channel for anybody interested. They put that out.
What are you guys' thoughts about the footage you've seen of the Halloween game?
I haven't seen much of it because it's multiplayer. I know there's a single player, but it's like Friday the 13th, and
it looks exactly like Friday the 13th to me.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
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 The problem with those games is they seem good in theory, but like they never have any. Like pretty much within 6 months, they don't download anything into them, and you're just kind of fucked. There's no.
Well, yeah, Friday the 13th though, it wasn't in their control. They were forced because of the rights.
Yeah,
but you're right. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Each time they do that, within a year, those games seem to have died off.
Yeah.
So, I guess if you're really into it and you have a bunch of friends that you don't play, as long as you know that you maybe got a year of it. See, that's why Hellraiser, it's more single players, more story. It's just, that's one interests me more. But yeah, Halloween, just like Killer Clowns, Texas Chainsaw.
They went the smarter route with the Hellraiser game. Like you mentioned, they stuck to the single player campaign. That's pretty much what you do. They
Very
also
violent and nudity and.
Oh yeah, I was shocked by all the stuff they were able to get away with the mature rating and not.
Yeah, it looks like they're really going for it.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. They've also been releasing like video making of diaries, which has Doug Bradley in them, and he talks about the process of making it and stuff like that. All that's on YouTube. But yeah, really looking forward to that Hellraiser game a lot. That's probably my most anticipated one in terms of all these movie horror games. The whole online killer thing just gets boring pretty quickly.
Repetitive.
Yeah, very repetitive, and it's been done already. I mean, you could just play Until Dawn, or not Until Dawn, Dead by Daylight. Yeah, exactly, and then you get the same experience. So I don't know. And they're also a smaller studio, which is cool too. It's like the RoboCop game, like the same team, like, well, not the exact same team that made it, but they're a small studio like that, and they kept the budget low. And I think they'll make their money back. It should do pretty good. Everybody's hyped for it, so we'll see.
No, I was too busy playing Jaws for Nintendo.
The original fucking Jaws. You like it when you get like hit by it, and then the little guy goes in the water and shoots little arrows.
Yeah. I beat it though. I beat the game. I actually like it for what it is. It's a short game.
I loved it. Yeah, when I was a kid, I have no idea now, but like that game was amazing.
Yeah. It's like an arcade shooter. You could beat it in half an hour or less. So
people really like. I don't know. They need to bring back like simple, fun button masher kind of, rather than this shit where it's like, you have to sit with it for weeks and months at a time. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, they make them but it depends if you use stuff like Steam and such and play on your computer. There's still a lot of people that make those type of games now, retro style, short games.
Would love to play
There's
something.
definitely an audience out there for that.
I have seen Twins of Evil. And there's a lot of movies like that. Twins of Evil, Vampire Circus, and then there's one other one. I just watched it. I can't remember the name of it. That Hammer shit, man. It's like around that time period. Lord God. The people they were getting in those movies, I don't know where they were getting them, but God bless them. Hellraiser's got a new trailer that shows off the weapons. Talking about like Halloween. 100% they sound good in theory and are fun for like an hour. Yep. Hellraiser looks more fun than Halloween. I hope so. I mean, those games just, I know what that game is going to be like because I played Friday the 13th, the game, but it's just, it gets old really quick. So, oh God, I'm so fucking happy to hear that. So the very first thing they'll do is tell you who the thing was at the end of the fucking movie. That'll be the very first thing, I guarantee it. So
just why? Don't just leave it alone, please. Just
they just had an Insidious movie come out, right?
Yeah,
the portal to fuck or whatever. The I forget the name of it. The other portal, the other mother, the unknown anal, something.
Out of the
Lynn
motherfucker.
Shay's ass, buddy. Lynn Shay created a whole second career off that one franchise of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. I don't like it.
Didn't her character like die 5 movies ago or something?
I remember one, like I have a hard time remembering those movies because they all kind of go together in my head, but it seems like there was one where she's in like a chair and she's dead. I remember that, but I don't know if that was like a vision or, you know how those movies are, like nothing's real. You don't know what the fuck's going on half the time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like she can always be in another sequel because it's about supernatural stuff and spirits, and so she could always pop back up as a ghost.
She died in the first one. Okay. So how is she? That shows how much I know about the movies. How is she alive in all the other ones? Are they all prequels or?
No, the second one is for sure a sequel to the first one. I think her ghost is helping Patrick Wilson. I'm pretty sure.
So just her ghost.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Damn, even when you're dead, you gotta work.
Yeah. They desecrate everything. Yeah, I mean, I kind of realized that in the mid fucking 2000s.
She's like Casper. Okay.
I don't know if people really remember this, but when we started the show, a couple years after we started the show, there was a remake that came out every week. And that's not an exaggeration. They released a remake of a horror movie almost every fucking week in the theaters. And at this, between like 2005 to probably 2012, I couldn't even tell you how many remakes were made. But yes, they've already run the gauntlet of desecrating every fucking horror film that you could think of.
Yeah. There's always more they haven't gotten to. They'll get to more stuff. I mean, still got Lost Boys, Tremors. There's all sorts of stuff they can still remake. They'll probably get to all that too.
I think 6. Isn't this the 6th one?
I think so, yeah.
Fucking shit. The next rank till you stank is probably going to be next week. We're going to do a tier list, not on this show, but just talking about a tier list in general. Yeah, remakes in the 2000s. That's exactly right. We're like slashers in the early 80s. They just kept fucking churning those things out, man. It'd be funny to go back and just look at a list of remakes that came, like the years that they came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you couldn't rank those because they're all shit. So
no, it would all be like D to F tier.
Exactly.
If you had to pick one of these three, Nicholas Craig says, which would it be and why? Star Crystal, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? Sorry, or 7? What the fuck? That's
an easy question to thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't know where you came up with those 3 movies, but that's a wild list.
7.
Yeah,
I think we'd all say 7.
I appreciate that. You know, easy questions are great.
Shit. And see, I blocked this time period out of my head too. The Rob Zombie time period where he was like doing all that shit and Halloween and all that stuff, and the Haunted World of El Super Beast stuff, where all that stuff was popular for a split second.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tears in the Rain, to quote Rutger Hauer. It's all lost. Thank God.
All lost.
Just if we did a tier rank, just put everything in the drizzling shits and call it a night. That's how that would go down. Yeah, we were actually talking about that earlier, unfortunately. Wish they'd just leave that fucking movie alone at this point. Yeah. I played several, at least 1 and 2 on the NES. And then I played Super Castlevania is one of the best games that I ever played. So, just in general, I love that game. Fat Lindsay's back, and she's actually being constructive and says, does Mark have a list of replacement items he lost in the flood that we can get him?
I don't have a list. I appreciate that. I don't want to put anybody out. Like that's very kind and thoughtful of you. I appreciate that. But no, I don't have a list, and I probably won't end up making one. A lot of the stuff that got lost, either I could just re-find it. Some of it you can't, unfortunately. But yeah, long story short, I won't put anybody out. Thank you, though.
Let's see. Oh, fuck. I forgot that movie even existed. The Night of the Demons remake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that had Shepis in it, didn't it? It had
Shannon Elizabeth,
Edward Furlong. Yeah.
Monica Keena.
God bless. That's bad. See, that wouldn't even be one I would think of, because that just seems like it never existed.
That one kind of slipped under the radar because I think it got delayed or something, and like it was supposed to come out sooner than it did, I think. And then eventually it did come out, and then, well, we all know the rest.
Yeah. Let's see. Anyone? New Castlevania games coming out in October. There's been so many of them come out that I haven't played since then. Oh, fuck no. Danzig's got another movie coming out. Jesus, dude. That guy just... I give him credit. He sticks with it. Nobody likes any of these movies, but he just keeps...
He's got his fan base.
Crikey. Well, buddy, you were wrong. It's all right to be wrong. I appreciate you. I mean, you're being constructive now, so that's a good change. I didn't know that existed, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I remember that was not very good. Yeah, that was within like the last few years, but I didn't really care for it.
What? Hold on. That'd be so. I just wanted to see my own benefit, like a list of like 2000s remakes.
You might have to scroll down, but this might work.
People on here talking about the 2000s had good remakes. Shut up. Not on here, but like on this thread I'm looking at. Okay.
I put a link in the private chat.
So, yeah, there's a lot in here I forgot even happened. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Let me make this a little bit bigger. All right. So, some of these completely forgot about. They're kind of starting right around here. House on Haunted Hill. I didn't mind that one that much. That was probably one of the first ones I saw in the theater like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's probably William Malone's best film, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually, I think it is. 13 Ghosts. Fucking. It's
Tarantino's
okay.
favorite. Because Matthew
Is that
Lillard gets
Tarantino's
killed, baby.
favorite? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what? I didn't know you ever referenced it, but
I mean, House on a Hill I really enjoyed. 13 Ghosts, it's okay.
There's some fun moments in there with some of the practical.
I like the
ghost
look of
effects.
the location.
yeah.
Yeah, the
And
house was interesting.
The
yeah.
chick, let's just not skip over that fact. The
Shannon
Crazy.
Elizabeth? Or you mean the ghost?
crazy knife welding, like what was her name? Lisa Ann or
the naked chick in the tub. Some chick just came to the con with that. The last con I was at, she had the whole bathtub and everything. I was
What do you mean?
really surprised. She was the female ghost, the naked girl from.
You said with the whole bathtub.
Yeah, remember she's in like a tub of.
But like,
blood.
what did she carry a bathtub with?
Yeah,
her?
yeah, she was in a literal bathtub.
a real bathtub.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it was full of blood,
Fucking
and she
killer.
She had like all the cuts and everything, and the knife. Yeah,
She sat in a bathtub.
The titty
Did
ghost.
they-
somebody brought. She was in a whole bathtub, a real bathtub.
In the middle of a convention, she was the bathtub of bloody water.
She brought it. Yes. So
Were-
I mean, she had people like wheeling her in on it.
Were her
but,
tits out?
Yeah. Well, it was like.
Yeah.
How do you describe it? It's
What
like
kind of convention is this?
I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. It was like something like over the actual thing. Like it was like a bodysuit kind of thing, but it was designed to be like so she was naked. So she wasn't
Not real
actually
tits.
not actually naked, no. but it was designed to make it look like she was.
You might as well just do naked.
I think I have it on my phone. I recorded the whole costume contest. That was the best one by far.
Wow. Okay.
So
I'll
look,
put it up.
I let that motherfucker say everything in the world about Rambo's chair before, but he said the original crazies wasn't worth the shit, so I had to ban his ass. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Fucking say anything in the world about chairs, but you can't say that movie. Anything about that movie. I'm sorry. You had to go. Fucking ignorance will not be tolerated in that way.
Damn.
The Ring remake, it's whatever. Willard, whatever. Texas Chainsaw Massacre can fucking go to hell. The Dawn of the Dead,
Not that bad.
it's worse. The Dawn of the Dead remake,
The Chainsaw film is not that bad. It's like
Andrew Bernarski run a fucking face leather face.
I don't care about the guy in real life, but his leather face wasn't bad. It's no Gunnar Hansen, of course.
God,
He's not bad.
God, just don't bring
The
up that
actor
movie.
sucks. But I don't mind
The acting and the actors in that movie suck, but also the fact you got 47 different characters. You
Well,
got
the acting in the original is
fucking-
great.
the pudding lady and the tea lady and the chick with a moo or whatever. Like,
It's
shut
not
up.
like the guy in the wheelchair in the original is that great either. Franklin, annoying ass.
Yeah, but he's annoying until he gets killed.
Where the fuck he was doing?
That's the payoff. Fucking chainsaw his ass. That's the.
I appreciate. I mean, I love the original. The original is the best of all of them. But the remake, I don't think is that bad of a film.
Okay. The Dawn of the Dead. The Dawn of the Dead remake. Here's the thing about that movie that I've come to kind of understand. The first 20 minutes of that movie is great, and then the last half of it is just nonsense.
Saw in the theater, really enjoyed it, except for the baby. I think
The
that could have been
baby
cut
and
out.
CG yeah.
That's the silliest bit for sure.
CG baby stuff was dumb.
The fat running zombie, I could have done without that too. The Toolbox Murders sucked. I don't know.
It's not that bad.
Well, that must be your Dracula 3D then.
Yeah.
You can die on that hill, Mark. I'm not.
I think I'm the only one who likes that movie. It's not that bad.
I think it's okay.
Amityville Horror.
Not a fan of that.
The House of Wax. I think House of Wax might be one of the most underrated of these, actually.
Yeah,
because it's not actually a remake of House of Wax. It's more like a remake of Tourist Trap with like wax figures and shit in it.
That was surprising though. That was.
Yep.
What's that next to it? I can't see what.
2001 Maniacs, which is okay.
Yeah, I remember not minding that one. I haven't seen that in a long time.
War of the Worlds can go to hell. Tom Cruise's silly ass. Dark Water can go to hell. The Fog can go to hell twice. The Cabinet, I don't even remember that Cabinet Dr. Caligari remake. King Kong. Fucking King Kong.
It's got Jack Black, buddy. Come on.
Sadly.
When a Stranger Calls. That fucking movie, that remake.
A terrible remake.
Yeah.
Well, here's one me and Rambo will fight about shortly. The Hills Have Eyes remake.
Yeah, fighting. If people don't like it, that's fine. It's one of my top 5 favorite remakes.
I don't think it's that bad.
I like it more than the original. I know that's a hot take.
I gotta fucking just. When you say that, it just makes
Not
me.
doing it, I'm just being honest. I'm not doing it. Just but
makes me
you be
unreasonably angry.
Bonus. You being pissed is a bonus. But I do love the remake.
It just goes over my body like I've been set on fire when you say that.
Well,
The
we're all
Omen.
on fire with this heat. So
The Omen remake sucked. The Wicker Man. God damn it.
Not the bees.
Oh, the bees.
yeah,
Black Christmas has grown on me over the years. It's stupid, but that movie for some reason has grown on me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I hated it when it first came out. I couldn't even, I was like, what the hell is this supposed to be? I just wasn't into it at all. But over the years, like I don't mind it. I mean, after seeing that, what was the last one? What, 2019 or whatever?
yeah.
God, I'll take the
feminist
remake.
with the black oil from the X Files.
Yeah, I'll take the 2006 one if I had to pick one.
You don't want the 2019 one?
No.
Women's rights and shit?
No, fuck that.
Feminist propaganda.
Another
You
shit.
heard it here. You
shit
heard it here
house
first.
movie.
Mark fucking shits on women's rights. The Hitcher, we just talked about that. No. I don't even know these movies. I don't even know these movies until you get down to Halloween remake, which fucking don't get me started. I Am Legend.
Wait, that's a remake? The Invisible?
Maybe.
Where do you see The Invisible?
Above I Am Legend.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't even see that.
that's
It's Invisible.
Invasion, that's the terrible Body Snatchers movie.
yeah, I remember that.
One Missed Call, The Eye, Mirrors, April Fools, Jesus, all those just suck.
Yeah.
Do you still hate Rob Zombie's Halloween as much as you did back then?
Yeah,
Good.
pretty sure. It's just that movie's impossible to fucking watch, man. On just a basic level of trying to get through dialogue and like just get from scene to scene, it's just too hard to watch. It's just fucking screaming and noise and profanity and nothing going on.
Look at that cover for It's Alive. What the fuck?
You don't like that?
No.
Oh. So let's see. That movie's awful. Prom Night remake's awful. That Day of the Dead shit. I don't even know why it's on there. Quarantine, I don't mind. Quarantine,
Yeah,
I thought was fairly decent.
yeah, I like Wreck a little more, but Quarantine wasn't that bad. It was fine.
My Bloody Valentine, I don't mind it. I guess it's compared to the rest of these movies, but it doesn't do anything with the original. I'll say that.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th remake, generic, just generic movie to me. Last House on the Left, I thought was good or decent. I haven't seen it since it came out, so I don't even know.
Yeah,
I like it.
it still holds up, I think.
Sorority Row, I forgot that existed, and it's awful.
That's getting a 4K soon.
Yeah, Bruce
I'll leave
Willis's daughter's in that. Rumor Willis.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan.
Oh my
Children
God.
of-
That Night of the Demons cover. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, look at
What the fuck?
that. Look at that shit at the top.
That's
Buddy.
Angela. Yeah, Shannon Elizabeth as Angela.
Oh God. The Stepfather remake sucks. It's on here.
Yeah.
The Crazies, everybody. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's always like, "Oh, fucking the fucking Crazies remakes like so much better than the original." Let me tell you something.
It
Give you
is.
some fun facts here. No, it ain't. Number one. Number two. The thing about the original Crazies is that's maybe one of, if not the first movie about like a biological weapon going off and like what the government's response to that would be. And especially in like a rural setting. If you can tell me another movie that came out in 73, like before that dealt with that same subject matter, what the government's response would be and shit like that, I'll listen to it. But I think that might be a much more important movie than people even think.
Well, being first don't mean it's good.
Well, here's the thing. Not only is it all those things, but that's my favorite type of movie. So
Right.
that's why I like it. Now, the craziest remake, on the other hand, is Timothy Old Fantastic running around, fucking beating the shit out of people with pickaxes and stuff. It has nothing to do with nothing.
I probably prefer Warning Sign over the original Crazies.
Well, don't get me started on Warning Sign because I love that movie too. You can't fucking throw Warning Sign in there when we're arguing about those two, because I will agree with you on that.
Oh God!
And then probably the best remake that came out of the 2000s, the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. One of Rambo's favorites.
I mean, it's hard to pick the worst remake, but that's up there. At least top 3 worst remakes I've ever seen in my life. Just because, not only because it's lazy, not only because it just tries to copy. When you're dealing with dream states, and there's so much originality you could convey, but just the CGI, the acting, especially by the lead, the effects, the director being a bitch because he was crying when the film didn't come out and people didn't see it. It's like, yeah, because it sucked. Then you're bitching about the fans. I'm like, what do you expect? Don't make a shitty movie then. Samuel Bayer.
Yeah, I think the Nightmare on Elm Street remake might be possibly the worst remake.
Yeah.
Just in general. But if you look at the rest of these, though, talk about just needless, forgettable remakes. I Spit on Your Grave, Piranha I liked, Let Me In, for no need for it. Mother's Day, nobody remembers it.
I don't think it's that bad.
Fright Night. What the fuck, Mark?
I Spit on Your Grave was okay. It's still kind of pointless.
It actually got sequels. They got like 2 sequels, right?
Yeah,
the best one is I Spit on Your Grave Deja Vu, which is fucking damn near 3 hours long. That's a good one. Not that bad.
Mother's Day, Rebecca De Mornay was good.
Yeah.
I would say her performance was good. Fright Night, rest in peace, Anton Yelchin, but I was not a fan of Fright Night remake.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that strong fucking poster, man. It's almost identical to the original.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they remade that movie.
See, I mean, you guys were talking about pointless stuff. This is not a terrible film, Let Me In, but it's just pointless because you just watch the original and it's just like, why'd you even remake it?
There's no purpose to most of these movies, really, but especially that one.
Yeah.
One that's not on here, but would be in my top 3 worst is, well, maybe it's here. Jacob's Ladder.
Oh, it was on there.
Great.
I went past it. Hold on. I was trying to do us all a favor, but where was it at? I saw it up here somewhere.
That might be in the next one if this is by year, because that came out like 2019 or later.
I thought somebody mentioned it in the fucking chat when I was scrolling through all this shit.
It might be on the other page you're on.
Oh, fuck.
Either way, Jacob's Ladder is one of the worst remakes I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that, Mark?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see it on here. The Thing remake I hated.
I mean, it's not really a remake. It's a technically prequel, but still.
Maniac I really liked, and I didn't think I would.
Yep. Pretty good.
Silent Night, I don't remember.
That's really not a remake. It's based more off of those real life murders that happened around that time.
But now we're getting into like later kind of remakes. That's not really what I was looking for. But these are, those are like the classic, just awful 2000s remakes.
Trucks.
Just Pulse. Like, you talk about just pointless fucking movies.
Yeah.
Funny
I'll take the
Games. I forgot they remade that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Pulse. I'll
Anyway.
take the Joey Lawrence one.
Take anything. Yeah. I'm always amazed at some of the ones that people like the Fright Night remake, for example. A lot of people are on here saying they like that one. I'm like, dude, fucking Colin Farrell. I just can't, man. Rambo, go ahead. Say it. I know you like that fucking movie. Go ahead and say it.
What, the Friday Night?
Yes.
Oh, I like it, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Colin Farrell just miscast. Brewsties, bro. You want some Brewsties, bro? I got some Brewsties here, bro.
Look at that.
The guy from Doctor Who being some wannabe. What was his take on what magician? I forget his name.
Chris Angel.
Yeah, Chris Angel wannabe. Terrible CG. I remember there's like the chase scene, and he throws like a motorcycle at him.
Yep.
It's the back of the vehicle, and the camera's inside the vehicle. Or like the CG vampire that explodes on fire at the end. And
people don't realize that people in here talking about like, oh, you fucking hate all kinds of. Yes, because this was like the worst time period for fucking horror films because they released these god awful remakes every fucking week or two. Like, yes, I do hate all of these movies because they suck. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. I can't act like that these movies.
He got so mad he just said, fuck it.
he got fed up. He's like, fuck this.
And they made a fucking sequel to that film, too. That's another thing that's
I booted myself
ridiculous.
again.
We thought you got so pissed. You're like, fuck this. I'm out.
I just fucking I don't think that I saw it at that time because we were like just starting the show and it was all new and everything, and that kind of thing, like those kind of remakes were new too, just a constant barrage of those. But looking back, like that's one of the worst time periods for movies. It really is. It begins like one of the worst eras that leads into this era, which is now just whatever this shit is. Remakes, prequels, comic book movies.
Someone reminded me, and I forgot, the guy who did that Fright Night remake, he did the new Supergirl movie. Craig Gillespie.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that makes sense.
Shit floats to the top, I guess.
Yeah, he fell upwards.
The turd floated.
But anyway, hold on 1 second. Let's see what I was gonna mention. A couple of things we haven't talked about. Above the Law is coming out from Toy Robot. I'm definitely getting that. K9 got the one with James Belushi got released from Kino, or is getting released from Kino. Yeah, there's a couple of interesting things coming out.
I like K9. I like it more than Turner and Hooch.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one in a long time. I don't remember hating it or anything. I remember liking both those movies, really. It's a weird time period where that was like a thing. Like dog cop partner movies.
Yeah.
That became a short subgenre. It's like there's also a short time period when kids as like partners and shit became like a thing too. Where you had what was the one? There's a couple of them that came out right around the same time.
Cop and a Half.
Cop and a Half, and There's another one. It was just weird that like these weird little like types of movies became popular for a brief second.
Mm-hmm.
Air Bud. That was a thing. Which, funny enough, they're bringing that back. Air Bud.
Well, now they got like a whole fucking dynasty about like space buddies and spooky buddies.
So this new one is coming to theaters, buddy. So you don't have to see it.
Wow.
With a bud.
Mary Hatman. How long is the DEADPIT movie and how many copies? I don't remember how long it is. About 90 minutes, I think. Do you sign them on the spot and run it over to CK, or are they all pre-signed? I just go to his house and sign them. Like, yeah. The Saw era. Yeah, that is probably my least favorite era of movie. So the Saw era and the Hostel era and the all those movies, right? That came, and then that led directly into the remake era that we were just talking about. Mm-hmm. That whole time period is probably my least favorite time period for horror films of anything I can think of. Maybe even including now. Like, as sad as that is.
So how would you call this era right now of horror? Like, what would you call it?
I don't know, but it's getting more interesting lately. Here recently with Obsession and like Backrooms, even though I didn't like it, like shit's getting at least interesting again. And it's not just like doing the same shit over and over and over again. So I give it that.
Yeah.
The titty era. That would be good. That'd be a good era. So, okay. For the show, though, coming up, we're going to be doing a tier ranking. So that's going to be next week. On Sunday, we've got the Cruel Summer Slashback show with Berserker and The Undertaker. Horror films named after WWF wrestlers, which is the most random fucking idea he's ever had, but somehow it works. Yeah. So I know those are like the two things we got coming up. And what the I don't know what we're gonna do show wise now that Mark is back. We're just kind of waiting to see what was gonna happen. Anybody got ideas for like the next show?
I got some on the list. We'll go over it when we end the stream.
Okay.
Pick something.
So Rambo, what are you doing? What do you got going on?
Long story short, got a request to finish up Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll be doing that. Got a request to review the Iron Angel trilogy. Vinegar Syndrome released those, so I'll be checking those out. Revisiting the original The Hitcher, which I look forward to that. And a bunch of random stuff thanks to people out there. So definitely going to be pretty busy uploading on a daily business like usual. So take my mind off 100 degrees every day. How about you, Mark?
Before I get to that, someone asked in the chat how would they find the first episode of Friday Night Lives.
Was the X-Files or this Friday Night Lives?
That's the thing. It depends on how far you want to go back, because we did shows with just the three of us before this. But they're all still on the DEADPIT Radio channel. For sure, you can find everything on the Patreon. It's a cheap plug.
That's what I was. I was gonna cheap plug it too. I mean, that's probably the best way to find any of that shit, really. And it's like for $5, you got access to all this shit. So,
yeah. But if you just want to find it on the YouTube channel, you could do that too. Just go to the search engine portion and just type it in.
Holy fuck!
No news is good news.
I fucking forgot about that show, man.
Yeah.
It's a good show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of transitioned into this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would be
And then-
appropriate today.
Yeah.
So true. Yeah.
Yeah, it became this. Yeah.
And then before that, we did the X-Files stuff.
Yeah. That was the
Um,
first thing I think we all did together, wasn't it? Like the X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was about 4 or 5 years ago, I think.
That's crazy. We've been doing that shit that long.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're
And
about to
then-
go into 2027. So
And
yeah.
now we have a new shitty X Files thing that came
Yep.
out.
I can't wait to not watch it.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Does Rambo have a channel? Yes, he does have a channel. I need
Yes,
to put it in here.
one word, Rambo Rap for Life, all lowercase letters, RAMBO, RAPH, 4 is in number 4, LIFE. And yeah, you'll find it on there. Just type that on the YouTube search.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So-
and then as far as videos for me, I'll try to do something this weekend. I'm gonna try to play around with this setup, see if I can get it looking any better than this, and then try to play around with lighting up here. Hopefully, when I shoot stuff, it looks good enough. But we'll see. Hopefully, something this weekend.
That's always my kind of thing. It's just like, does it look good enough for punk rock? And it's like, yep, let's just fucking do it.
And well, also another hard part is trying to dig through everything to do something on, unless it's like something that I could do a video on that's like on top of everything. Because right now all my stuff is like on really, really big tables.
Yeah, Marty, you to watch the new X Files and tell us how it is.
I will. I'll watch it and I'll let you guys know next weekend. how it
You know
is.
he's gonna fucking hype it up, even if it's shit, though, right? Like it's.
I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna be honest.
No, you ain't.
I will.
Not with that.
I will be
No matter.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give an honest review. I promise.
So until next time, just remember that everybody dies, but Friday night lives. See y'all.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at DEADPIT on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
DEADPIT on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatco Bud, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts on TeePublic. There are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, bulls, go over to shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to